Hello students, I am Aniket Kirsch. Welcome back. Today we are going to start chapter 2 of our syllabus, that is Windows Movie Maker. Here what all things we will learn: introduction and feature of Windows Movie Maker, components of Windows Movie Maker, adding images and videos, audios files, applying transition and visual effects, adding title, caption and credits, editing media clips, saving a movie, exporting a movie, all these things we will see in this chapter, right? So let's move forward. Windows Movie Maker is a video editing software for Windows based computer. Windows Movie Maker is a video editing software. Video editing software means what? The software which is used to edit any video. Suppose we are creating, mixing sound, uh, uh, you know editing the audios, videos, deleting some part of the video, or all these things are done using the video editing software, right? Um, Now earlier it is used to be a part of Windows XP. Now in Windows 7 it can be downloaded for free as a part of Windows Live Essential. That includes mail, messenger, photo gallery, movies. So we have a we can easily download this Windows Movie Maker from the Google. We can easily search it on Google and we can easily download it, right? Like that of the OneDrive, Outlook.com. This is also a kind of software, web-based service which we can download from the internet, right? Okay, now next, with Windows Movie Maker you can create movies from your photos and videos. We can take photos and videos and mix it and arrange it so as to make it movie, whether they are already on your computer or still on your camera. This software lets you create movies by using special effects, transition and themes to make your movies, right? We can take the photos or videos from your computer or from your camera, and you can create movies. You can use special effects, you can add transitions, you can add themes to your movie. You can make movies on your various occasions, right? You can make movies on various occasions, like birthday parties and family gathering. After any party, in just few moments you can easily create. You have to pictures and movies, you have to just upload. You can easily create and upload it on Facebook and YouTube, and you can even upload it on a OneDrive, right? So it's very easy to create such movies and upload it on any social media platform, right? Now next, now next, uh, features of Windows Movie Maker. What all features are there in the Windows Movie Maker? Auto save the project. Auto save the project. Auto save the project means what? It is a feature when you are creating any movie. So at that time, due to some problem, if the power will shut down, so at that moment, what you can do? It will automatically what saved up to the whatever movie has been created. It will automatically saved. Projects are automatically saved after a fixed interval of time so that the data does not get lost in case of power failure or unexpected application closure. Suppose you are working on some movie, you are editing any kind of video, right? And at some moment the power is lost, and what happens at that moment? Your data will be lost. Whatever you have edited, that all your work will be what? Lost. So in that kind of case, it is having a one auto save property. Auto save property means what? Auto save the project means what? It will save up to that much of work, and no any data will be lost, right? And next, download music from online libraries. You can easily download movies from the internet, right? If you are working on the Windows Movie Maker and you want to download any new music from the internet, then you can you know uh, directly download movie and you can use it on your editing video software, right? Windows Movie Maker allows you to directly download audio files from popular online stores such as Audio Micro and Vimeo Music Store. Okay. Now next, what is audio from a video? Audio track can be extracted from the video files. If any video file is there and you want to extract audio from it, then you can easily extract audio from that, right? Outline on text. Outline on text. Outline can be added on the text elements to improve visibility and appeal. You can also modify the outline color and size as per your requirement. You can outline the text, whatever is going on, you can even outline the text, right? Outline can be added on the text elements, right? Now proxy video. Proxy video. Movie Maker uses a lower resolution video from previewing purpose so that the software runs smoothly on any computer. Proxy video means what? A little bit, related to, diverted to that. Movie Makers uses a lower resolution video for previewing purpose so that the software runs smoothly on any computer. I think you know that if the resolution will be low, then it will be more easily executable on any system which is having a low configuration. Then also it will be easily executable if the file is having a low resolution, right? That's it. Now audio waveforms. Audio can be represented as waveforms in the Windows Movie Maker. This helps to locate the audio files easily in a project. You can see when we will work on this Windows Movie Maker, the audio will be represented by the waveforms, right? So that it helps to locate the audio files easily in a project. Right? Now next, you can record your own voice using a microphone and it to soundtrack to the video clip. Yes, if you are creating any video, then even you can record your voice using the microphone and you can add it on that your voice with that any kind of video, right? Now next, starting Windows Movie Maker. Okay, starting Windows Movie Maker. To open Windows Movie Maker, follow this, click on the start all programs and then Movie Maker. Okay, we will. So now we will start Windows Movie Maker, right? So I have also already installed it on my system from the I found it on Google, and after that I installed it on my system. Now how I will open it on my system? Start all programs Movie Maker. Click on the start button, then all programs, go to all programs. This is all programs, and here I will find, I'm trying to find what? Windows Movie Maker, right? Windows Movie Maker. Or in the search box I can directly write, right? Windows Movie Maker. Let me find out. Windows Movie Maker. Let me directly find it on the search box. Movie Maker I am writing. Here it is clearly seen, right? I will click on it, and this is the interface of the Windows Movie Maker, right? Now this is the basic way of finding it. This is the basic, the normal way of finding. You have to first click on start button, then all programs, then Movie Maker. Or there are other ways also. You can create a shortcut button on the desktop, or you can find it on the search box like this. All these things facilities are available to open it. Now components of Windows Movie Maker. Components of Windows Movie Maker. First let us see the Windows interface, right? This is the interface. Here you can see this is what? This is what? This is the what we call title bar, and this is this from here to here. This home tab is open. By default home tab is open. This is animation tab. This is visual effect tab, project tab, view tab. So these all are what? These all are tabs. These all are tabs, right? And by default home tab is selected. By default home tab is selected. So this is the ribbon of the home tab. This we call from here to here. This we call ribbon, right? This all from here to here, this is all what? This is ribbon, right? This is ribbon. So this is the ribbon of the home tab. When we will click on the animation tab, then it is the animation, visual effect, projects, views. So all these are what? These are all, this all, whatever I am clicking is the tabs, or these tabs are available on the menu bar. We call it menu bar, right? We call it menu bar. So this is the title bar, this is the title bar, this is the menu bar in which various tabs are there, and this is the ribbon, right? Now this is, what is this? This portion, quick access toolbar. This is known as the quick access toolbar, right? And now let's see other various options. So quick access toolbar, tabs, menu bar, title bar, and ribbon. And this group you already know. These are the groups, right? In home tab, clipboard group. In home tab we have this clipboard group, add group, auto movie themes, editing group, share. These are all what? These are different groups, right? Under this ribbon. And in the same way, if I will click on this animation tab, this transition group, pan and zoom group, visual effects, under visual effects tab, effects group. So this all are understand what is to which part we call it group, right? Now next, movie maker button, right? Movie maker button. This is known as the movie maker button. This we call movie maker button, right? And next, from the figure I am showing you, right? Preview full screen storyboard. This is known as the storyboard, right? This is known as the storyboard, right? And next, change thumbnail space, storyboard group, preview monitor pane, preview full screen, preview monitor pane. This is preview monitor pane, right? This is preview monitor pane, right? And here is preview button, right? You can easily see. So from here you can easily see, right? So storyboard we have seen, group we have seen, ribbon, title bar, menu bar, tabs, quick access toolbar, movie maker button, preview monitor pane, movie control pane, movie control panel. This is movie control panel, right? This is also clearly seen, movie control. This is known as the movie control panel. This is the movie control panel, right? Now next, what else is left? Change the thumbnail size. Change thumbnail size and zoom slide bar. Change thumbnail size and zoom slide bar. Here you can see zoom. Yeah, from here you can zoom. And this is what? This is what? From here you can easily see. This is what? Change thumbnail size. Okay, this is all we will do right now. What is the use of this, Hannah? Here it is given, but then also we will do with most of the things you already know. What is the use of it, right? Right? What is the use of storyboard, movie maker button, menu bar, title bar, menu bar? We already know what is known as the topmost bar is known as the title bar, where the title was shown. Title is shown, right? Menu bar is the, all the tabs are there. Under each and every tab there are some groups, and these tabs are available on the this menu bar, right? So all these are the, let us read then also let us read. It is located at the top of the window. Title bar, it is located at the top of the Windows Movie Maker window. It displays the project name and application title. Title bar also has buttons for minimizing, maximizing, closing program. Maximizing, minimizing this portion, right? This is known as the maximizing, minimizing, and close button. These all are present in the title bar, right? Next, menu bar. It contains a collection of all the menus such as home, animation, visual effects, projects, and views. These options allows use, access, edit, and save the movies, right? Menu bar. All these are what? Menus. These are all this in this is a menu bar, and all these are what? Menus: view, project, visual effects, animation. All these are what? Menus, right? Or we can call tabs. Now movie maker button. It is located at the extreme left of the menu bar and contains feature to create new project and open, save project, import images, etc. So let us create. This is, we have seen, right? This is what? This is movie maker button. So now I am clicking on it. So what all options I will get? New project, open project, save project as, import from device. All these options I will get inside this movie maker button. Understood? Now next, storyboard. It is used to arrange and manage the video clips in our project. It also shows the transition and visual effect when applied to the clip. Okay, whatever things we will add, whatever it is used to arrange and manage the video clips, whatever video clips or whatever photos we will add in our movie, it, all these are shown inside this, story. It also shows the transition and visual effect when applied to the between the clips, right? Now, what is preview monitor? I will show it when we will create a movie. On the left side of the work area is the preview screen. You will be able to watch your video here as you work on it. The advantage of using this pane is that in case of if any modification is needed, then you can do done before giving the final shape to the movie, right? So let me show you. I think I have closed it. Here it is. So this is what, whatever movie you will you create, you can see, you can check from here, this side, okay? And this is what, from here you can do the changes, you can add transitions between the clips or photos, you can change the positions of the photos and transitions, you can, whatever you are doing, you have to do from this side, right? And this is what, preview area, where you can see the changes. You can play your movie from this side, right? Now next page. Adding images and videos. Now let's do the practical now. Let's do the practical implementation. What we have studied with till now, we have studied what all are the features of the movie maker, what are the components of the movie maker software. This is title bar, this is menu bar, this is the movie maker button. All these facilities are available, this all features are there. Now let's adding the images and videos. Now let's start practically. To create a movie in movie maker, first of all, you have to import videos, images or audios files to make a movie or slideshow. Okay, obviously we have to import, we have to take the videos or audios, whatever we want to add in our movie from our computer or from anywhere, right? We can click the photos and keep it, you can keep it on my laptop, in our laptop, and we can take that photos and videos and create a movie of that, right? To make a movie or slideshow, follow these steps. Click on the Add Videos and Photos button present on the Home tab in the Add group. Home tab, Add group. Notice this point. From where you have to add videos and photos, from where you have to add photos and videos, Home tab, Add group. Home tab, Add group. So let's go to it and click on that. And the Add and Videos and Photos dialog box will appear as shown. Choose. So let's do this. So Home tab, Add group. This is, you can see, this is Home tab, right? This is Home tab selected, and here under this Add group, this is the Add group, Add written, Add group. Under Home tab, Add group, here Add Videos and Photos option is there, right? So we will click on that, Add Videos and Photos, right? So now from here I can choose any photo or video. Desktop. So let's add. From here, add videos. We can take photos. So click on this add videos and photos button. Then here wherever the photo is there or videos is there, clip is there, select from that place. And suppose I want to select this, you know, this photo. This I want to select all these photos, right? So I will select all of this using the shift button, and so I have selected all of them together using the control key. I'm selecting all. Now this is the way you can select, right? And like this you can select a video clip also, right? Now let me show you the book. This is the add videos and photo dialog box will appear as shown in the figure. The choose picture category from the library folder and select the sample that you require. So this is all we have done. We have selected the pictures from the dialog box, and then we have clicked on open button. Then all the photos have been imported, right? All the photos have been imported. Let me check whether I have any video clip or not. Let's see. So under this video option, let's take this video. Okay, so in this dialog box also add and video photos option. Under this dialog box I will click on open, and this is the video, right? So this also we have taken in our, you know, this software. Now let's see the next part of from our book. So all these have been you know, taken in our all of these have been imported in our you know, software. Similarly, you can import video clips to the storyboard with the help of the same button. All the imported images and videos are arranged in the storyboard pane as film strip. You can customize the look of your story by selecting the zoom in zoom out button as on this slide bar. So what happens using the zoom in zoom bar? Let's see. This is zoom in zoom bar, right? What is happening? This way you can change the, you know, pattern, okay, using this, right? Now next, zoom button or the slider bar at the bottom. Click on the play button in the preview monitor pane to preview the movie. Okay, we can see the movie using the preview button, right? This is right. So let's click on this play button. Okay, right? But let's select this part now from this starting. Let's play now. So photos are, you know, what is happening? You can you notice, if I will click drag the slide bar towards left side, what will happen? This will become for a very short time, right? See, it is changing after some seconds, right? And if I will drag this towards right side, the timing will what? Increasing. You can clearly see the timing is increasing. 3 times it is displaying, 3 times this is displaying. So it is, you know, so it is zoom in, zoom out, zoom slide. Okay, this timing is not increasing, but you can detailing can be, you can change it, you can edit it in a better way. Zoom in, zoom out is for what? Actually time is not increasing in this. Actually time is not increasing, this is actually increasing the length you can show, so that you more sharply you can work more sharply in this panel. If it is you know, displayed in a this lengthy way, then it will be easy to change on this, you know, in your photos or videos, whatever you want to insert between these two photos, all this will become easy, right? Okay, now let's see the next part. This page is over. Now adding audio files. You can insert audio files to the clip or images to make the project more appealing. Obviously with music, the, you know, the or the pictures, the photos, or the videos without music is in this, or we already have the video audio with this movie part, but this video clip part. But in this photo part also, if any audio will if any music will be there, then it will become more attractive, right? So you can insert audio files to the clip or images to make the project more appealing. Windows Movie Maker allows you to record an audio from a microphone and use it as a narration in a video. Obviously, we can record audio and we can insert it on the, with our video, right? On playing the movie, the audio files will be played in background along with the other media. Varieties of audio video formats are supported by the Windows Movie Maker. The audio files can be of different types, right? MP3, WMA, ASF. So all these various types of audio files are supported by this our Movie Maker software, right? So to add the music, what all things we have to do? Click on the Add Music button present on the Home tab in the Add group, right? The Add Music dialog box will appear as shown in the figure. Okay, from where? Notice it. Add music option. To add music button is present in the Home tab under Add group. Video also we have added from this part only, Home tab Add group. Now we will add music, right? From the same tab. Let's see. Here under Home tab under Add, see Home tab, Add group, and here we have Add music. Earlier, to add videos and photos, we clicked on this. Now add music. For adding music, we will click on this, right? So click on this Add music. So from where we can find good music? Is there any good music in my laptop? Let's see. I don't think that is there any music, but let's check sample music, right? So sample music, it is by default in every computers. So let's take this music. Okay, now open. I opened. So you can see now below every photos or videos there's once again one bar is there. In this you can see some waveforms. This is for the musics, right? Now I'm clicking on this. So now music are there with the videos or photos, right? So this is the way to add. So this is the way to add music, right? Now see next. So this is the way to import the music by clicking on the add music, by clicking on the add music button under Add group, under which tab? Home tab. And to add photos and videos, we have to click on Add Photos Videos option inside Add group under Home tab, right? These all things are clear. Now applying transition. Now we are on this topic. Transition are applied to add visual effects to the movie. They are used to add connectivity to the consecutive scenes of a movie. Okay. Transitions can be added between two images, video clips or titles, right? Transitions are between the two photos or from one photo to another photo changes to. So how it should change? How the next image will be displayed from the earlier image. So this effect is known as the transition, right? The effect ranges from these simple fades to complicated graphical animations. To apply transitions, follow this. So now we are going to apply transition between the two photos, right? So let's see how we will apply. So click on the animation tab, the list of transition displayed in the transition group. When we will click on transition tab, transitions group will be displayed like this. Okay, you can see in the figure. Click on the more drop down arrow at the, here is the drop down arrow, right? Click on, like PowerPoint, in that also we have transition, right, into various categories like diagonal, dissolve, pattern, and these are all these shapes in which we can apply effect. Okay, click on a video clip or the image and then select any transition. Okay, it will be applied. Rest of the things I think you already know, right? So let's see. So here we are applying in this second image, what happens? Animation tab, and then this animation tab, here's the drop down list. So here we have number of, so this in the, if I will click on this, see in this this so it is about the second image. I have selected second image, so I will click on this, right? Suppose I have clicked on this. Now for this image I will click on this, right? Now if I will play, and for okay, now for this image I will click this, right? Now let's play this. From first image to second image, the transition will be there. See, this is known as the transition from second image to third image. Is there any transition? See, picture is moving, right? And from this to next. So these all are what? These all are transitions from first one image to another. If any special effect is there, then it is known as transition, right? Understood? Now next, I think you understood this. Now, applying visual effects. Visual effects are used to add special effects to the movies. These effects enhance the appeal of the movies. These effects include choices for making color effects such as sepia, toning to posterizing. To add visual effects to your movie, follow this. Now we are going to add special effects to our movie, right? Let's see how can we add. Click on the visual effect tab. The list of effects displayed in the effect group in the figure. Visual effect tab is there under this effects group, right? We will see this type of this type of ribbon will be opened. Click on more drop down to see the more options, and these are the what effects, special effects. Click on the desired video clip or image, and here the mirror effect is selected. It will be applied to okay like this. I think let me show you. Suppose I have selected this building, okay, and now visual effect. These all are visual effects, right? Now let me select this. If I will select this, 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 so this all are what? If I will select, so this other options can be displayed, multiple effects, okay. So these are what? These all are special effects, right? So I think you understood what is the visual effects, right? Now next, applying visual effects, you understood. Motion, cinematic mirror, these all are the names of the different effects. Now next topic. So we are in the this topic, adding title, caption and credit, right? So what is title, caption and credit? Title, caption, credit add text based information to the movie. Titles are added to the beginning of the selected clip, while credit and are added at the end of the entire project. Captions can be added as a text to an individual clip to provide relevant information. So what are this? Title, caption and credit, right? So what is title, caption and credit? Title is when movie starts, we have seen the names and all what all those things are comes under title. And credits means at the ending of the movie, whatever names and all things are displayed at the ending of the movie. And captions when in the mid of the movie any text displays like injurious no smoking is injurious to health, like such kind of a statement is displayed in the mid of the movie is what? Caption, right? So how all these things are displayed on a movie, we will see, right? Now adding title, select the clip where you want to add the title. Click on the title button present on the home tab in the add group. Title button hai, where title button under home tab add group. In home tab add group only we have added the using this only videos and audios. Under home tab add group only. Photos and videos are also added using this option only under this group, and under this we have adding music option is also there, and now title button is also there. Title button, let's see. Look here, home tab is selected. You can see home tab is selected. Under this is the add group. And under this title option, caption option and credit option. Now let me show all this together. Okay, so suppose this is the starting of the movie. So I will click, cursor is here now. Now I will click on title button and I will give the title my movie, right? My movie. I have given the title my movie. Now here you can see here, look, my movie. The text is displaying. This is what it is showing. This bar is for video, this is for audio, and this is for text. All the are having a separate ribbon or bar, you can say, right? And my movie I have selected here, and in the end here, this is the end, right? This is the end. In the end, what we have to add credit. In the end I will write thanks, right? Thanks. And in suppose here in somewhere I will display any text. Suppose here in the mid or somewhere I want to show here, and I want to write some caption like temple, like this, such kind of things. I have added a title, credit, and in this picture caption, right? Now I will click here in the first, and now I will play the movie. So this is the title, right? This is the title. And here you can see here temple is displaying. This is what? This is the caption, right? And in the ending you can see credit will be there, right? In the ending, see, thanks. This is the credit. So I think you understood. And here preview full screen button. Here you can see preview full screen button to see in a fully page view, right? Full preview. Understood? Now next, this page is completed. And here also we have already seen how to add captions, right? And how to add credits also we have seen, right? Now next, editing media clips. So after importing the video, music or image into the project, we can arrange them according to our choice in the storyboard pane. We know what is a storyboard pane, right? This area is the storyboard pane, right? In a storyboard pane, add pictures, video clips together as shown in the figure. You can reduce the duration of the video clip, right? We can reduce the duration of the video clip with the help of the trim tool present in the editing group on the edit tab. A new trim tab is there in the inside the editing group, which is used with the help of which we can reduce the timing of the video. Suppose this is one picture, right? This is one picture. So in this picture I want to reduce the time, right? So here we have edit group. In the topmost you can see the here Here you can see the editing group. No, sorry, this is not the editing group. Here, this is the editing group, right? In the editing group, what we can do, we can click on this, and you can click on this, and directly here you can see under the adjust we have an option to set the timing duration of this. Okay, suppose in place of 7 seconds I will write 3 seconds, so it will, the displaying of this building timing will be reduced, right? So suppose our cursor is here and I will play. Now see, this building is always for 3 seconds and after that it will stop, right? So this is what, from here you can set the timing. From editing group, under this editing group, set start time and set end time. From here also you can set the start time. Here is the start time and end time. From here you can set, right? Okay, now next, editing group, saving a movie, right? Now saving a movie. Once all the media files are imported into the project, save it by clicking the movie maker button and select the save project option. Okay, saving a movie. Once all the media files are imported into the project, save it by clicking the movie maker button. Here you can see movie maker buttons from this save project. From here you can save, right? And let me show you. Here, now this I think this movie is completed now, so I want to save it now. So this is the movie maker button. I will click on this, and in this I will click on save project as. I will give the destination download. Here I want to save, and now I will give the name to this movie, right? Anik. Suppose I have given the name Anik under download folder. Now I will click on save, right? Now it is saved. Understood? I will go to computer, then this download option. Here you can see Anik file is opened, right? Here you can see Anik file is opened, right? Okay, now let me show you one more thing. Okay, this part is completed, right? Now next page. Exporting a movie means I have saved the movie and I am able to open it here. See, in download, under download folder, here Anik, my movie is ready. I have saved it, right? On double clicking it will open in movie maker only, right? In movie maker only. But if I will export a movie. Exporting a movie means what? If I will export a movie, I can directly play it on the Windows Media Player or any player, right? So click on Home tab and Save Movie button present on the share group. So from here, Home tab, Save Movie option, under share group, you can save movie, and from there you can directly save, right? So let me show you. Here is our file. Yes, let me open this. Okay, now I want to, you know what, I want to export it. So in which option I will go? Under, look, remember, under Home tab, Save Movie option, under Share Group. Home tab is already selected, Share option is there, and Save Movie option. Understood? Click on this. Wherever you want to save, suppose I want to save here only, like, right? So my movie final, right? Suppose I have written like this, my movie final, and I will click on save, right? So saving movie is started, 0%, 2%, like this, and after saving of this file, after saving, I can directly take it on the Windows Media Player. No need to then it is not required to open it in the movie maker, right? If our movie is finalized, then we can directly save it, so that it can be directly opened. We can export it so that we can directly open it on any player, right? Player means Windows Media Player or any VLC player, right? means final movie which we can share to anybody, right? So that's it. And you can what you can in my next lecture we will do the question and answers. But after watching this lecture, what you have to do is you have to once you have to read the chapter thoroughly and see whether you have doubt in any topic or not. And if you have a laptop at your home, then please do the practical of all this, whatever you learned today. And that's it for today.